How does public relations help businesses like EGN run?
I think that without public relations, that my boss wouldn't even have the clients that he has. He knows so many people, and he has a good name, and he knows literally everybody. He's very heavily into Rhode Island politics, so it really helps him get around and get his name out there to get clients.
How do you come up with the things you post on social media for clients?
So sometimes I use Pinterest to come up with fun captions, but most of the time I try to think of it on my own, and I'll send it over to my boss and he'll proof it and send it back to me the way he wants it, or we'll talk about it, and it'll be a team effort of what to caption things and how to edit them.
How many people do you work with?
So it's a very small team. It's just my boss, and it's one other worker that he has full-time, and then me full-time as an intern. He usually has about 2 interns and then a full-time employee.
Do you find it difficult working in a team of people or more helpful?
I actually like working in a team way better because we all put our ideas out there, and it makes it easier to figure out what idea flowed the best and what worked out.
Okay. Is it hard to do public relations for clients when you don't directly work for them?
Yeah, that can be difficult. Public relations and clients is more of like what my boss works with, and he knows all the people, so he does more of the public relations work where I'm more doing the marketing.
How do you think this internship will help you in the future?
So I think that it's already helped me because it gave me confidence, and it makes me feel like I can really go for any position now. It's also opened my eyes that I actually really do enjoy the marketing aspect of my major. So I would be very open to accepting a position that had to do with marketing in the future. I also never have worked in an event company before, so working for some like real intense events has been an experience, and I'm learning every day, and it's definitely going to help me in the future because it's just teaching me so much more than I have ever known. Every day is different, and every event is different, and all the situations have been a learning experience for me.
And what's your major?
I'm a sports events entertainment management major.
So do you think that this internship has opened your eyes to like doing something differently than your major, or would you say that it's more put you into your place about like where you like exactly what you want to do?
So I feel like I love my major. I loved learning about all the things like with the events and stuff like that, but I feel like after this internship I would focus more on the sports marketing part of it because I like marketing and I like the sports, but the events were just not really for me, and I learned that through this because in my major originally I wanted to go into events and do events, plan events, but now that I've done it, I realized that I probably want to go into more of the marketing section of this internship and what I've learned.
Okay. Do you know what you would like to do after graduation?
I don't really know exactly where I want to go, but I'm hoping to be with a sports team somewhere, marketing for them, and possibly doing their social media because that's something I've learned how to do over this internship. But I definitely want to get more internships and keep learning because that's the only way to figure it out.
How do you see social media differently now that you have been in this position where you've had to work for all these clients and post for them, like using social media to your advantage?
So before I was using my social media just for fun, and I didn't realize that there was actually a whole other side to social media where people use hashtags and regular tags to gain an audience for like marketing reasons. You don't even know how many companies have social media to market to an audience until you're like actually looking for it. I never knew there was a whole other side to Twitter, especially because my Twitter feed is all just like jokes and people being funny, but when I switched to the Federal Hill Twitter, it's all politics and it's all business, and it's just a whole different side of social media that not a lot of people see until they're really into it, and if you follow that sort of thing. But otherwise, it's a whole different experience.
Would you mind reading us some examples of things that you post?
Sure. Instagram or Twitter?
Both.
Okay, we'll start on Instagram. So, one thing I posted recently was this picture from Yeleni's. It was a picture of their various sandwiches that they serve, and we wrote that people should come in and brunch with us the healthy and enjoyable way. And then, of course, when you do that, you tag multiple different accounts to get your views up, and you also do hashtags. So we put the hashtags underneath in a separate comment, and it's just one way to get a bigger audience, and it's really good for marketing. Another post we did, because Yeleni's is a marketplace as well, we wanted to show the people that, so I posted their marketplace. Once again, like, you have to do the hashtags.
What do the hashtags do exactly?
So the hashtags are meant to gain a bigger audience. With the hashtags, you can click on it and then see all the other people that have used that hashtag, and it really does work because my boss knows the certain ones to use, and every time he puts certain hashtags in, the likes will go up and the engagement will go up on the picture. It's crazy.
How do you see the engagement that you get back from pictures?
There is an app for that. My boss has it. I'm not actually sure what it's called, but he always tells me, he'll email me the different engagements we had and what was working that week and what wasn't working that week, and what hashtags we definitely need to use versus like the ones that I just will like throw in there for fun. He'll be like, probably don't use that one next week. It didn't work, or something like that.
Okay, well, thank you very much for letting us interview you.
You're welcome.
It was a pleasure having you. Good luck in your career.
Thank you.